Boise, Idaho. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Boise State Broncos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, one of the points coach made in the locker room before the team is that this is a separation game. He understands that both teams are undefeated in conference play, and whoever comes out victorious today can separate and make some noise. It is going to be challenging because it is a hostile environment, so he said we've got to be sharp, communicate, and beat our best at the line of scrimmage, establish the tone with physicality, and throw that first knockout punch. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We had a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worked with.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The run inside. It's Williams. Finding some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Fitted in the window for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Boise State Broncos offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They go right back to him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the fullback. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Looking to throw for it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. He needed 2 yards, but he just got 1, and the defense comes up with a stop. The give is to Williams. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Line gets set. 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Running inside. It's Porter. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll try it again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Number 96, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down.
Ready, go!
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll try the left side. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The defense coming up big there. And the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boise State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Porter. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Might as well stick with him. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll keep it on the ground. Could be an alley. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Being chased. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That delay of game penalty pushes the offense back even closer to its own end zone. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Here's the return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Motion from the wideout. Looking for room. It's Porter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Give to the big fullback. And he's in! Touchdown, Sacramento State! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Finds the tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. They stop him almost Almost immediately, short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Makes it past the marker. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 3 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Red Raiders able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. That caps the season off with a very fine 8-4 record. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back to your game in Boise. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey, guys, Boise State's head coach told me at the half they have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Porter. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Right back to him on the ground. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Floating away. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. Well, wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
Throws to the tight end. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And down every solid return. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
I know he's got the height and the weight of the tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Dances away. Turning it on. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Those third downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder, but this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up first and goal.
They'll go to the air. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Porter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Running inside. It's Porter. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Here's a little room there. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. On the run, it's Wormley. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. First and goal for the offense. Quarterback making checks. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Sacramento State. That one will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. The running back has it. Might have a chance. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Jones. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Broncos are flying down the field. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Quarterback making adjustments. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Pulled down for the tackle.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Punt is on its way. He's got it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The run inside. It's Punga. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Back to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There's some room. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Jones. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Runs through the tackle. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal coming up.
Here we go. Ready? 30.
Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They march 72 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. On the one hand, literally, that was a fantastic catch, but on the other hand, didn't get enough.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of an old basketball analogy, like $1 million move, $1 finish. Nice play, but it didn't get the first down.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets it out quickly. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 9-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give is to Williams. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might be changing the route. They feed him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. You can tell they got in there so quick, The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running inside, it's Williams.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the knee. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. Runs through a man. He might have space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Punga. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Looking for a gap. It's Punga. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. With a minute 52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. And the Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Maybe a crease. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Bounced off his feet.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Fires to the right. Got his man. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He wants a big play here late. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Got to find a completion on this one. Makes the grab. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we